Good morning. Hope everybody's well. I'm doing good. I got 338 days, no boost. Good on me. Let's do this. By the time I'm done with this, the heater will be kicking off, hopefully. So 338. So I hit my mark. Hi, Mom. Cool. Still got a little something. I probably just have asthma or something. Um, I feel good. A little bit groggy, but I got some pretty good sleep. Got plenty of sleep. No hangover. Nailed the coffee. So I'm feeling pretty good. It's my Friday, so that's cool. I was dreaming pretty hard. Really weird dream though. I mean, really bizarre, man. Like this is the second time I've had this dream, okay? So anyways, it starts out I'm at a house, right? And I'm there with some people. I think it's like a small party. and outside is like an airplane, and it's like really like it's coming in really low, and it's like it's gonna crash, right? Like literally almost into the house that we're in. And all of a sudden it comes back up, comes back around, and it looks like it's gonna crash again, but it comes back towards the house, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, this thing's trying to come back at us, right? So it misses the house again, right? And then it like did it like one more time, and then I'm like freaking out, thinking this guy's trying to like he's gonna crash into us and kill us, right, with this airplane. And then all of a sudden it disappears, right? So we're like tripping out, and then we go back inside the house, and then I see another like it looked like the Starship Enterprise from Star Wars. I mean, from Star Trek, whatever that one. I don't know what they called the Star Trek. You know, the Star Trek uh, spaceship. Okay. Anyways, Starship Enterprise, I think it was. So I saw that out there. I'm telling the people, look, do you see it? There's the Starship Enterprise right out there, right? And all of a sudden it starts coming towards us, right? Like really close. It's really big, right? And it's coming super close, like so close that like we thought it was going to hit us, right? It was freaking freaky. And then a helicopter, like a military helicopter, came. The two-bladed kind, right? The big green ones. It was coming super close, right? And then it was like it came right at us, right? We're sitting there looking out like the back glass door, and it came right above us, right? Like it was like right there. We thought it was just gonna crash right on top of us, right? And it was like right there, and it was like looking right at us, right? It was just like the Starship Enterprise was right there, just looking right down, like they were there to look at us, and we were like scared because we thought it was gonna get tangled up in all the wires, right? The power lines and shit. It never did though, but it did. It came right up, and it was like right above us, right above me, right, and it was like right, like literally like 20 feet away, right, just right above us, and just sitting there, right above us. And there, we could tell they were just looking at us, right? And I took a piece of paper and I put it over my head like that, just a piece of paper, I put it over my head like that because I didn't want him looking at me. And then I ended up running away from the area, right? And I could see them. They were over there looking for me. The starship, the helicopter, and the airplane were all real low, flying around. They were like looking for me, right? And I ran to this real rich neighborhood, right? Where there are all these big, nice houses. And then I was at someone's door and I knocked and they let me in and I kind of recognized the dude, right? But it was real weird because it was these people. They were like they weren't super old, but they were like older. But they never went outside, right? So I when I went in the house, the guy was there and he was like deteriorating. His face was like deteriorating, right? And his blood on his face, and they never went outside because he was so. Then this lady came out, right? Same thing with her. She was like deteriorating in her face, right? And there was him, and then there was her, and I recognized him for some reason, but their deal was is they never went outside because of their deterioration they had going on their faces, right? And it was both of them had that going on, and the lady, like I was sitting on the couch and I was kind of like fucking kind of creeped out, right? Because the guy, his face, and then the girl and her face, and I'm like thinking these guys never go outside, you know, because of their condition, the way they looked. And then she sat next to me right there, and I remember I didn't want to offend her by looking at her face, right? So I never looked at her face, but I could tell she was looking at me, right? And I guess at one time she must have been like real beautiful, right? And she wanted confirmation that she was still beautiful. But I didn't want to look at her face because I know if I looked at her face, she would have saw the horror in my eyes because of her face was deteriorating, right? And it was just really weird, man. And it was so bizarre. And then I woke up, and then it just stuck in my brain. Those freaking spacecraft or whatever, the helicopter, the airplane, the spacecraft like coming down and looking for me, and then just sitting there looking at me. It's bizarre, but I did wake up eventually. So that was the dream. It was freaking weird, man. And I remember the house I was in was a big house, but it was kind of like had a real creepy vibe to it, though. Real creepy, man. So did the whole things flying in the air real low towards me. Real creepy, man. Really, really weird vibe. Almost like alien. Like, aliens were trying to find me. Is weird, kind of like that. And then, like the people deteriorating were just bizarre, man. Like they never went outside. They always just stayed inside because of the way they looked, their condition. So, anyways, then I woke up and last night I was I talked to my mom a little last night and told her how I was feeling about this place, and she told me just try to be more positive, and she was kind of shocked that I was thinking about selling this place. She didn't see that one coming, which is understandable because, you know, she knows my situation. She knows that that was a good deal she gave me, and that if I do sell this, I probably won't get another place. I'll end up either living with somebody or in an RV. So she wasn't necessarily thrilled to hear that. Plus, if I have this place, she's always got a place here too. She can come visit me, or if something happened to her husband, she can, you know, have a place to come to if she wanted to get out of that place she's at. So, but anyways, I'm I was kind of like I was kind of like I guess I was having a bad day, and I just was like, you know what it was? Is like when I think back to the days when I was living in my tent and all that freedom I had, I kind of forgot, some of the harder times that I had sleeping in that tent and stuff. And there was a lot. There was a lot of things about it that was inconvenient, and I remember the feeling of being like an outsider looking in, and how much I wanted to have a place so I can sit, kick back like I'm doing now, watch TV, watch a baseball game, have the conveniences of a kitchen, a bathroom right there. Those are things I didn't have when I lived in my tent. Okay, I always felt like an outsider looking in, and now I got the in, and I've forgotten what it was like to be the outside, outsider outside, you know. So I was feeling a little haste. I think saying that I'm probably going to tell my mom I feel better today. I don't know if I'm going to sell this place. I just need to be, like she said, more positive, and I need to not think about those days so much because the past is the past. And just because if I sold this place, that doesn't mean I can have those same feelings all over again. You never know. So for now, I'm going to try to push those thoughts out because they kind of like influenced me to feel a certain way. And, that was kind of like a hasty thing. Um, it would probably behoove me to keep this place pretty much. I just need to be more proactive to make it to more where I like being here. And, it's just maybe I was just having a bad day, and I was being pessimistic, I guess. So I'm just gonna sit on it, not think about the past so much. Sometimes when you start thinking about the past too much, you want to go back to those. You want to kind of go back to those days, but reality is those days are over. And even if you try to recreate it, doesn't mean you're going to have those same feelings again. Probably not. There was a lot of hard things about those days too. Uh, there was some uncomfortable type things where I don't have to worry about that anymore because I have my own place now. It's just you know what it really boils down to. I need a vacation. I need some time off. That's what it that's what it boils down to. I just need some time off, vacation, and I should be just fine after that. I haven't had a vacation in over 3 years, man. And it can get to you. Especially when you're doing the same job every day. Same thing every day. My boss knows I need time off, so you know I'm going to talk to him about that when I'm trying to think when it'd be a good time to do that because I'm going to need to do a lot of chores when I'm going to spend half my vacation trying to get this place straightened out. Then I need to go see my mom. I'm not going to have time to just really kick back and enjoy my place. I wouldn't mind taking like a month off, really, but that would probably break the bank. But anyways, the video's starting to run a little long in the tooth. That's pretty much all I got. Political wise, I kind of would like to see Tulsi Gabbard be the vice president because I kind of feel like Vivek is a little bit too radical. Okay, and I think Tulsi is a little easier on the eyes, and I think her demeanor is more tame and presidential. And she's a real American. She's a freaking military vet. You know, where Vivek's not. I just think she would work better with Trump. I do. Vivek's cool, but he's just so radical, man. Like gnarly, you know, hardcore. I don't know if the world's ready for that, you know. Sometimes I wonder if the world's ready for Trump again, you know, but you knows how I feel on that. I've explained it many times. But I gotta start getting ready for work. I'm gonna get me a little breakfast here. Woke up pretty hungry today. It's my Friday, yay. I hit my mark. Got 338 days, no boost. Let's handle it. Y'all have a good day and we'll catch you later. See ya.